Hi, this is Munson with Munson Music, and we're going to talk about how you could play along with Clint Eastwood by the Gorillaz. And we're going to end up capoing this on 6th fret to match the recording. We're going to start on an A minor chord. When we play A minor, first finger goes to the B string on the 1st fret, second finger on the D string 2nd fret, and third finger on the G string 2nd fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds an A minor chord. It sounds really, really sad. And through a lot of the song, actually, you hear kind of an A string for the bass on that chord, and then kind of 2 hits on the chord, and then you go to open E, and then you do another hit on the chord, and we do that 3 times, kind of that open A, down, down, low E, down, A minor, A, down, down, low E, down, A minor, A, down, down, low E, down, and then we do the A minor with an A bass, and then 2 downs, and then you go to 1st fret on the low E string, and then open E, and then we kind of start all that over again. So that last time you got kind of A minor, down, down, F, E, and then you kind of start that over again. Now a lot of times with a song like this though, to support my voice, I like using something called a strum pattern if you're kind of interested in that. One of my favorite strum patterns for a 4/4 like this is down, down, up, up, down, up. So we took the A minor and just tried that a lot. You'd have down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down. Especially if you're singing it. Now on that F E hit that we were doing on the low E, the 1st fret to the low E string, kind of that F E, you could back that up with kind of an F and an E chord if you wanted to. And if you know the bar F major, you do your 1st finger across the entire 1st fret, 2nd finger on the G string 2nd fret, 3rd finger on the A string 3rd fret, and the pinky on the D string on the 3rd fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds an F major chord, and it sounds really, really happy. Now a good substitute for that is something called F major 7, where you do the 1st finger on the B string 1st fret, 2nd finger on the G string 2nd fret, and 3rd finger on the D string on the 3rd fret. And if you strum the D string to the high E string, that sounds an F major 7. It sounds really, really happy. And then that E note, you can kind of back up with an E major chord. When we play E major, 1st finger goes to the G string on the 1st fret, 2nd finger on the A string on the 2nd fret, and 3rd finger on the D string on the 2nd fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds like an E major chord, and it sounds really, really happy. So on that spot, you can do the A minor with kind of a down, down, up, and then hit the F with a down, and then E with a down. So you'd have A minor, down, up, F, E, kind of for that hit at the end. Now the weird part about playing along with the Gorillaz is instead of starting on an A minor chord, they're starting on an E flat minor chord. So to play along with the recording, what you want to do is take a capo, and if you put the capo on 6th fret, then now your A minor is really an E flat minor, your F major is really a B major, and your E major is really a B flat major. But we could kind of kick it off with kind of that lick where you got the A minor with an A bass, down, down, low E bass, down, A minor with an A bass, down, down, low E bass, down, A minor with an A bass, down, down, low E bass, down, A minor with an A bass, down, down, F, E, A minor, to just work it as the strum pattern, you'd have A minor, down, up, down, up, A minor, down, up, down, up, A minor, down, up, down, up, A minor, down, up, F, E, A minor, down, up, down, up, A minor, down, up, down, up, A minor, down, up, down, A minor, down, up, F. Or you could even make that A minor change kind of a bass down up if you're kind of digging on that. You could do A minor with the bass, down, up, down, A minor with an A bass, down, up, down, A minor with an A bass, down, up, down, A minor with an A bass, down, up, A minor with an A bass, down, up, down, A minor with an A bass, down, up, down, A minor with an A bass, down, up, down, A minor with an A bass, down, up. Or if you know other strum patterns that could work or other licks around these chords, you may want to kind of think about it, kind of mix it up that way. So that might be kind of a cool thing. Kind of make the tune your own that way and kind of see what you can say with it. So that might be kind of something to play around with it. But it's really all about the bass, low E bass, A bass, low E bass, A bass, low E bass, A bass, and then that F, E. But that's the basics of how you can strum along with Clint Eastwood by the Gorillaz. So good luck!